Indeed. All praises be. Yes, I, yeah, you don't know. Welcome. Yes, I, we are here. Just seeing, yeah, man. Welcome to the throne room. You know what I'm saying? This is the Zodiac. You're seeing, but the throne room is in the Zodiac, and the Zodiac is a mothership, as you already know. Seeing, so all praises be unto the Most High King Alpha Queen Omega. Yeah, war without end, beginning without end, first without last, protector of all human faith, and the ruler of this universe. Emperor Haile, King Selassie, Jobia, Gajarasta, and Mama Mika, they both, Mama Mika and our Emperor Haile, Jobia, Gajarastafari gave the power and authority over all creation to their son, Saint Hail Rastafari. Seen, and he is our Negus, the Saint Michael, Saint George's, David, Bob, Damien. Seen, so we hail him up so high. Yes, King Emmanuel, I receive our eyes is moving them through. Into the Kudusa, moving them through. Selassie I, and Selassie I again, seeing hail, I and I. Yes, I, yes, I, yes, I. Amen, amen, and I, amen, amen, I. Tia, and I, and I, and I, and I. Yes, in the Holy One Zion, I. Yeah, man. Yeah, this would be a part two in the judgment, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we've been working hard. See? And you already know. You don't hear from me. Bigger judgment. You hear from me. Oh, well, expect more bigger judgment. Bigger, mega judgment. See? So you already know. More love, more life. Heal Jarastafari. As you know, we are in the Royal Ethiopian New Year. We just entered into the New Year, February the 7th. Bob Marley Earthstrong. Yes, my master was born on the first day of Joseph, which is the 7th day of February, as my Holy Mother. She expresses this in many interviews, including books. You'll find books, her book. Seen? Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Seen, so something astonishing took place. Seen? Where my mother lost track of time. Seen? And so therefore, as she said, I had to go and register Nesta at a hospital in Kingston. This is according to the story in Timothy White's Catch a Fire, Okay? So, and I mentioned this before. It may be in the throne room archives, but I remember I blasted out that clan over there. You remember that? We're not gonna get into that because right now we'll keep it holy for the king. Saying so we're gonna keep it on the levels. We're not gonna get into all of that. But what I'm saying is that we already know that that clan over there, they did a lot of wrong. A lot of wrong. Okay? Except for that you there, that Saint Stephen. Saying, but yet still I told you already what happened to my saint, what they're trying to do to him. Yeah, well, with judgment Babylon. Saying no weapon formed against I and I shall prosper. So let I and I just walk in the light and they cannot harm us. Most natural. Most natural, but they're always trying to harm I and I and believe you, me, the royal family of David. They know they need to overthrow that. It will never happen. It can't happen at your judgment. Seeing and overthrowing that being gay. Of course, of course. My dad has his life, of course. Well, we are united now more than ever, so you must know it is the judgment. And we're all working as one. Seeing I and I. All of I and I. Yeah, doing the work. Seeing working in this manner, there shall be no failure, yes? All for one, one for all. Seeing? And there shall be no problem that will be insurmountable for I and I. But we shall work in diligence and unity. Seeing? All praises be unto the Most High. Yeah? You already know. Where did I leave this? Okay, see it here. Most natural. So we're doing the work, and the fire's blazing. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, we have serious, mega incoming in the judgment. I mean, it's incoming. You see Astroman in the judgment, or Cosmo, putting on a show for Daddy, okay? That's what we're doing. Putting on a show for Big Daddy. Okay, what's going on up is coming on down. This is why my children are quoting Big Daddy, because we're putting on a show for him. See, it's the Roots 77, yeah, and the 7-7 clash with the 7 on the 7th of February, since we know that he was born on the 7th. But what I'm saying is, yes, that guy Timothy White put in the book that my father was born the 6th, because 6 is the number of the beast. Do you understand? That's why he did that. See, but you already know, you put it out there, everybody celebrates it on the 6th. Alright, cool. I celebrate my father every day. Yeah, just like I brothers. Yeah, the youths, them, the Marley kids. Yeah, the Marley boys. Most natural scene. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, just more love and more life. Like my dada, my shogi boss. See, we are the king every day. Yeah, all day. More love, more rises. Heal my. What do I do with? See, so that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just more judgment. So I get our part two because it's been so long. You know what I'm saying? You read it up in the ancient scroll, saying 1 day to Jah is 1,000 days to man. See? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. As you can see, time is accelerating. That's just the judgment. We're in the Mercury retrograde. We're in a hyperdrive. It is what it is. We're in the orb. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The sun is busting up, boy. I tell you. On the 7th, it just belted out. Plasma, man. My gosh. What a judgment. Yeah, man. Putting on a show for Big Daddy, okay? Listen. All praises be unto the Most High Jah Rastafari. But my father did say, get up and stand up for your right. You see what's going on? You see what's going on in Ottawa, man? You got the Gestapo police out there, man, confiscating their gas because they're blocking the roads. Doing all kind of things, man. Arresting people, passing bylaws, man. Such as horn bylaws, anti-horn bylaws. You cannot honk your horn. Okay? Because it means you're a part of the protest. You're a part of those terrorists, anarchists, criminals. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You see what I'm saying? And this is what's going on. But what I'm saying is, there's a psyop behind this too. And I told you that, you know what I mean? Babylon, they're up to no good. I told you that. But give all the praises unto the Most High Jah. Sing, let him be praised. Let him be praised. Yeah, we're moving. And I'm grooving, I say, one good thing, oh, when it hits, you feel no pain. One good thing about music, when it hits, you feel no pain. So, oh, now, come on, hit me with music now, yeah. Hit me with music, brutalize me. And it's a trench town rock, me said, don't there. Whoops, hold on. Making a move. I actually have to come and get iron and water. Yeah, man. Let Jaja be praised. Yeah, man. Do pardon me, my people. Just had to get a charger for one of my devices here. See what I'm saying? Most natural. Yeah, man. Let job be praised. Boy, I tell you, it's getting dread. It is really getting dread. But like me I said, right? There will be no cessation, okay, or no abating of this judgment, okay? Get up and stand up for your damn rights. Saying, and now look how them a treat the people. Where? In Canada of all places, eh? In Canada of all places. Yeah, well, that's just the judgment, you see what I'm saying? Because we know that the Pope and Rome is really behind all of this, you know. They have a lot to do with all of this, you know. This is why you don't hear the Pope saying anything. You see? What is he gonna say something when, I don't know, the army is sent in or the police are sent in? They said they're sending like 2,000 and they're asking for more reinforcements to go and break everything up, to go and disperse the truckers. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I just don't see how come, if you had a problem with that, why didn't you do anything to stop the truckers from coming? You knew they were coming. You could have set up blockades and everything and let them know, like, yo, you can't do this because you're going to clog up the streets, which means the system, which means money. See, things are just not going to circulate, which means that even if there is a glitch in this system for 1 second, okay, the system is going to have to reset. It's going to catch up with it and it's going to have to reset. Now, it already happened. Okay, do you know how much money the system lost? Businesses, how much they lost because of the mandates and the measures and the lockdowns and all of this and all of that? Okay, well, it's nothing compared to how much these companies and those higher ups, these elites, these people now, okay, who have this thing, it's like they have the thing under lock and key. There's none compared to how much money they made from all of these different things. I'm talking about the tests, this, that, masks, hand sanitizers, everything. Everything, all the tests, everything. Nothing. Because they're getting virtual money. Bitcoin. See? Which obviously has value, but not as much value as money that's backed by something that's tangible, meaning gold or even silver. You see what I'm saying? Now we already know that the US dollar is not backed by gold anymore. So just imagine now they have cryptocurrency, Terasclat. Cryptocurrency which is stronger than the US dollar, which is not even backed by gold anymore. Then you have the American dollar. Yeah. Which is not backed by silver anymore. The mint and the greenback are not backed by gold nor silver anymore. Okay? Or I should say silver and gold. So even the Canadian dollar is weak compared to crypto money right now, which is energy that they mined from the core of the earth. Okay? They got crypto storage banks, man. Storage units where you can store your crypto money. They're basically banks, crypto banks. That's how much crypto there is to go around. Just draining the earth of its life force and calling it money because they realize that they can, with the energy, they could, monetize it. They can monetize it. They can privatize energy. That's why we have the energy sector. Well, it's privatized. Anything to do with energy is privatized, you know? Okay, man. Okay, which means secured by the federal government and okay. Well, let's just put it this way. There is a There's an epitome to everything. You know what I'm saying? There's even an epitome to nothing. Imagine you sit there and you do nothing with your life. You just sit there and do nothing. Well, then that nothing is going to, it's like it's going to invert. And then that nothing is going to turn to something that which is like very bad. Very detrimental for you. Like there's no good in it at all, man, because you just did nothing with yourself. And then, well, then guess what, man? Look what reaches you now, because you did nothing with your life. You did nothing with yourself. You just accept the lies. Don't question nothing. Critical thinking ability out the window. Come on, people. Anyways, all praises be unto the Most High Jah. You know what I'm saying? You need to question things. In this time, we need to question everything in Babylon. Everything they tell us, we need to question everything. I mean, look, I just showed you that Nebuchadnezzar is Menelik. Nobody could oppose that. Nobody could even contest that. But I'm saying, look at the story. Xerxes. He had like 700 different women that he called from different countries. And he had to select one to be his queen after he divorced Vashti. That's the story in the Bible. He had to divorce Queen Vashti. See, banished her from the realm, which I guess they would call the Persian realm, right? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, don't be stupid. See what I'm saying? Because Nebuchadnezzar is some 40 years after Xerxes, his father Solomon. He reigned 40 years after Solomon. You see what I'm saying? Which means, think about it. It's his son, King of Kings. Solomon is a King of Kings. Yeah? And then his son after him, the Babylonian King of Kings, Nebuchadnezzar, is really Menelik, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Son of David. Don't be fooled. You see what I'm saying? But I'm talking about, he had hanging gardens and all of these different things that this Xerxes had. It's like, yo, he's like the greatest of the emperors. He had the most peaceful reign. Reigned for some 39 years. Yeah, of course. Or 41 years. Yeah, right. Right. Well, Solomon reigned for 40 years. Okay? Xerxes reigned for 38 years. 38 or 39 years. Yeah. Judgment. Be wise, my people. They would never tell us the truth. So I'm just saying, the hanging gardens, all of these things, the 700 concubines and wives, and all of these different things attributed to Xerxes. Well, it's the same story about Solomon. And this is why Jewish historians, Bible researchers, historians, some saying like they cannot pinpoint where these things took place when it comes to Xerxes and Queen Esther. They don't know where it took place. They don't find their names written in any other book in the Bible. Do you see what I'm saying? So, I mean, maybe, okay, I guess in certain books they do mention Esther as like, I believe it's in the Maccabees or one of those books. They do mention Esther, but I'm saying it's like, they don't talk about her like that. Nor do they mention this Xerxes or Artaxerxes or Cyrus, whatever they want to call him. But he saved God's people, the Xerxes. This is basically what the story is about Esther. The story about Esther is that Esther went to present herself before the king, because she was one of the women called, right? About 700 women. And he chose her. And then Mordecai, her uncle and caretaker, or it could be her caretaker family as well, well, he protected her. the one that kept her chaste. He protected this woman, man, this daughter who became a woman, and then this man, this emperor, Xerxes, fell in love with her, and then she saved her people by petitioning to Xerxes not to let one of his commanding officers have his way, because he had the emperor pass an edict against the people who refused to serve him. They refused to bow to his statue, a statue that he built. They refused to bow. Okay, this would be Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, you know. They intermesh the stories, is what I'm saying. It's the story of Solomon and Sheba. This is who Esther is. Okay, or Candace. While they also intermesh the story, like, you know, the queen visiting Solomon and all these things, and going before him and bowing before him, and the scepter, him pointing out the scepter to her when she went to go, well, confront him, right? But she didn't tell him right away what happened. What did she say? She said, well, I want you to hold a banquet before I tell you what's on my heart, which is this man passed an edict to kill my people, and you sealed the edict with your ring and sent it to the 127 provinces from Ethiopia to India. Actually, it's in reverse, from India to Ethiopia. This is what the story is in the Bible, man. About Esther and Xerxes. Well, like I said, intermeshing the story. Anyway, she had two banquets. All right, Xerxes, King Xerxes, the emperor, he had two banquets, and he invited the same man who was trying to kill this woman's people, who are the Hebrew Israelites, right? Well, Xerxes, he loves this woman, but guess what? I spoke about this before. It's up on the altar. I mentioned this, breaking down who Xerxes is, because at that time we had no knowledge of who he is at all. So we're piecing things together, and I told you that more knowledge leads to more knowledge and more truths. See? But I'm close enough, because Hezekiah, remember I was saying Hezekiah, Xerxes, he is Solomon's offspring. See? So seeing it as Hezekiah is the David of his day, you know, the mighty and powerful, awesome, beloved Hezekiah. The scene. But Hezekiah, it says in the book of Zechariah, chapter 4, that he shall rule from the rivers to the ends of the earth. So we realize actually it cannot be Hezekiah, because Hezekiah will rule from the rivers to the ends of the earth. The entire world, not just 127 provinces from Ethiopia to India. But I'm just saying, people, we need to be wise. So no, man, it was all a lie, but at the same time, as I tell you, it's the truth, but they, you know, intermesh and do what they do. So you really have to sift. You see what I'm saying? And it takes wise eyes to really do all of that sifting. So I did that work for you. You just piece it all together, man. I mean, I proved it. So the banquet that Xerxes had for Queen Esther, because he wanted to know what was on her heart, and he told her, I will do anything you want. Ask me anything, I give it to you. Just name it. And she said she wanted a banquet, and to invite the guy, the man. Okay? And he invited him. And she did not tell him what was on her heart. That night she asked him to have another banquet. Well, I'm just saying. Well, Solomon had a big banquet for the Queen of Sheba, and she ate some spicy food, and the story is in the Negus. Okay? And practically every other Ethiopian manuscript that, recounts the tale. Okay? Every other Ethiopian manuscript that recounts the tale mentions about these things. The banquet, their child. She traveled 1,000 miles, okay, with a caravan of spices and all kind of things, animals, all kind of things, materials, all kind of things, riches, Gold, rubies, you name it, man. Okay, whatever had any worth, meaning spices as well, right? And food. Okay. Well, they did not cross no rivers to, you know, sojourn into Ethiopia. But if she was from, as they say, Arabia, or wherever they claim that she was from, right? Wherever they claim she was from, even if, like, okay, we know she's from Ethiopia, right? Well, let's just say that she went to Jerusalem, which we know as Palestine. She would have to cross waters. This is like 2,000 years ago, okay, people? The water's there, the Red Sea, the Red Sea is there, okay? The Jordan is there, all these things are there. She would have had to cross all of that with that caravan. Yeah, and we know she didn't. I brought these things up in the past, okay, to prove that it all happened in Ethiopia. The Garden of Eden is in Ethiopia. It's on the map. You see my mighty and thunderable prophet Gad? Yeah? Look on the map. Okay? My father says far away places. Okay? Well, if you look at the map, you see Ogaden. That is the Garden of Eden. Ogaden is the Garden of Eden. Get it? Our Garden Eden. Most natural. Okay? And as you trek upwards up into the highlands of Ethiopia, you trot up to Axum. Yeah, and if you keep moving up, you end up in Lake Tana. And then Zion is above that. Read your Bible, read Zechariah 24, chapter 24 to chapter 27. Okay? Namely 24. Okay? What? You read 25, 6, and 7. And what does it tell you? That the Judites, the Israelites, were taken to the land of their fathers, but because they were a backsliding people and they rebelled against the Lord's command, the Lord said to them, I am going to remove you from the land that I gave unto your fathers. So they were home. They were in Axum, Of course. Of course. Yeah. They call it Chaldea or Chaldea. Okay. And then renamed it Babylon. Okay, well, we know that the Tower of Babel today, it's in Axum. There's a video on the altar scene, and you'll see the Tower of Babel, the original, the real Tower of Babel in Ethiopia. It's on the ground, broken up in pieces. That's how heavy the thing is. Okay? And it's not as big as they make it seem, because remember, Ethiopia is some 20 and more miles above sea level. So when the Bible tells us, and many other books, many other manuscripts tell us that they wanted to build a tower up to the heaven, okay, up to the sky, saying because they wanted to reach the top of the mountain of God. Well, I'm just saying that they were already close to the top of the mountain of God. See, this is what it is. And they decided to build this tower, and they were getting pretty close. Do you understand? Because that was the only way for them to get up there. Okay, no plane could go up there, no helicopter could go up there. I mean, now obviously, but I'm saying even then, they couldn't climb up that mountain, No. You cannot climb up Zion to get up to the mountain of God. Yeah. So that's why the only way to do it is to go up there and to try to build a tower. And you know what? This is actually what Babylon wants to do today. Their plans have never changed. They want to go up to Zion and destroy her. See? Well, Zion has forts, fortresses, and pillars in the earth. And this is the Rastafari, the Bobo Shanti. You already know, Rastafari is here. So it would have to be Rastafari. Bobo Shanti, Naya Bingi, these houses. You understand? And then we have other houses that came through that, True Rasta, like the hip hop house. The hip hop house came through Rasta. So I'm saying, like, that's why they had to come overthrow it. And we still have pillars in there holding it up. See, no matter how hard they try, see, you're still gonna find those pillars in there holding up. DMX was one of them. See, Nas is one of them. Definitely. Yeah. But I'm saying in reggae, well, you know, we're the stronghold. So that's why they want to come and overthrow I. They tried to overthrow I too, man. They took down I Facebook already, you know, people. They did all kind of foolishness. You understand what I'm saying? But true, I have I think back up. Or what them call back up. Me have my thing set up. Yeah. And sort out. Saying, meaning copies of files and all kind of things. So it was done for I to just bam, fix up the thing again. Those who've been here know what I'm talking about, man. Then look what they did to my YouTube. I put 4.5, almost 5 years into that, man. Enough hard work into my YouTube. The Zodiac show, remember? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Rasta man put enough work into that. I'm putting in so much work into this right now. I, man, give thanks, you know, give thanks. I, man, have not been resting, really. See? I haven't been resting, really. But I must get a little rest. Jano. See? I could rest. Any man could rest for long, you know. But when a man is working and thing and doing his work and seeing, it's like he's putting his all into his work. Seeing, well, I mean, he's not gonna sleep much. See, tops 4 hours. Yeah, and then work. Yeah, man, you don't know. Yeah, sometimes an hour, take a little power nap. Yeah, all right. Well, you don't know. And I don't sleep throughout the day. Let Jah be praised. Yeah, so you don't know the flesh. Still a part of it, and it's still a part of me. So you already know. You know, but I'm more life and I'm more health and I'm more strength. Yeah, just praying that you are all doing well out there. You all who are in the light and not all those who are not in the light, you know, open their eyes. Yeah, and look within, you know. Because you can't be satisfied with the life you're living and then come into the light. Yeah, Jah does not delight in killing anybody. He delights more in those who are doing these things while their lives are in danger of being destroyed due to their own deeds and words. Come into the light. Come into the light, Rastafari. Zin, when I beg it, you know, this is for you. Because you don't know what's coming after this. You don't know where you're going. But I mean, look what's here right now. What's here is what is after this. You understand? Your worst nightmare. So you might as well embrace it. You understand? Because Rastafari is the head of creation. Saying the return Messiah. Then and now, today, this day, I come as Rastafari. Saint Negus of Zion, the virtual king. Yeah, so you already know. More love, more life. The truckers are out there. It seems like they're just having a party. Playing hockey, playing music. Yo, man. I seen people baking pizzas and stuff, man. You know what I mean? Baking all kind of stuff, man. Like, yo, come have fun, come eat, yeah, party. Yeah, get comfortable, cause yo, we ain't going nowhere, cause you know, Trudy said they need to move. He ain't budging, but they gotta move. Well, they said whatever, we ain't moving. Okay, well you stay there. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you, truckers. It's the judgment, you understand? But these cyanide powers that brought everything over here in the north. Seen? The first truckers that wanted to do this thing, they truly were genuinely, passionate about getting their voices heard. About the mandate, their anti-mandate, not anti-vaccine. Seen? And then the thing grew. It grew. They got a GoFundMe. got money. Well, they froze that money, GoFundMe. Alright? And then you got that punk there, George Soros. Well, he got involved now and said, yo, I could use this to my advantage. This is what he does, man. That's what he did with George Floyd. Yo, let me get in on that. Yeah, and to try to turn it into a psyop. I told you this before. Don't like talking too much about the same thing. You understand? What is the judgment? Anything happens, these people jump on it and try to turn it into a psyop. You hear me? Anyways, that's the judgment. You understand? So now this guy now he went and paid a bunch of people. He has a bunch of money, man. So guess what? Now you got a bunch of people driving trucks going over there. They're not even really truckers, man. They're just renting trucks that have no names on it. Just white trucks. A bunch of white trucks, yeah, man. Tractors, all kind of stuff. Yeah, send them out there because they want to start some type of revolution, meaning get the people upset, start an uproar. And guess what? We're gonna have to come with more measures. I told you this already. You see what I'm saying? More measures. Higher security measures. Let's not forget this damn vaccine. You didn't hear Walmart? Canada, I heard them. This is in Montreal, man. Quebec. See? While most other provinces in Canada have lifted all COVID restrictions and mandates and all of that, Ottawa's the only one saying nah. And Montreal. You know what I'm saying? So in Montreal now they're talking about, yo, they're gonna roll out free test kits. Free test kits. Okay. Now obviously this is some new type of technology and shit like that, and yeah, some maybe macro needles and all kind of things, and yeah, people beware of those tests. Don't take none of them, you understand what I'm saying? Because it's gonna give you a flipping trace of the damn blows on skirts sin thing. See, if you understand what I'm saying. If you don't, then talk to a Jamaican. See, get through this. Somebody black who not supposed to be united, so you're not supposed to be able to understand what I'm saying. Nobody should be out there saying they don't understand what I'm saying, because guaranteed there's someone out there who does. See, plenty people out there who know what I'm saying. You must all unite, my people. All of you people. So what I'm saying is these damn tests, Walmart, Pharmaprix, or pharmacies, all kind of different stores have these free kits in them. Okay, this is what they're saying. But I think you have to buy them. But either way, enough people are just gonna buy them rather than having to go in and make them do it to you, right? Of course. Watch on yourself. See? Because all them things have some new type of rascal technology, man, biotechnology in it, where they're gonna give you traces. See? I didn't say of what, eh? But you must know of what. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because I don't want to get no strikes on my channel. Because remember my last channel, eh? I got 3 strikes in like the space of 4 days. Okay? 2 strikes in the space of a day. 2 days. And my strike before that was like a week prior to that, right? When I had my channel for 4.5 years, never got not 1 strike. All of a sudden, yeah, we got a medical policy and blah, 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 medical guidelines. Yeah, all kind of foolishness. We'll burn them. Zine, happy Royal Ethiopian Bobo Ashanti New Year. I mean, we're celebrating the same way, but we're just putting on a show in this judgment. You understand what I'm saying? We can't even slow down and take the time to really celebrate like that. It's just we put in the work and we celebrate, meaning our accomplishments, honoring our Father and our gods and thing, and goddesses and thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really going on right now. I don't really have no time for really stop and celebrate, but we give thanks for the Royal Ethiopian New Year that landed on the 7th. My master, my father, Bob Marley, Earthday, my king. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we do give thanks. For real. Yeah, that Boba. You know what I'm saying? He said that trend. It's the celestial Royal Ethiopian Cardinal New Year. You see what I'm saying? Well, there's a civil or civic Earthtical New Year. Yeah? Most natural. And then there's a mid-earth, Yeah, man. Earth, sky, and sea, you know what I'm saying? So everything has a birth, you know what I mean? That's what it is, even our history, our other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the Rosh Hashanah, we know that to be September 11th to 18th. We've been through this, Ethiopia, they call it something else, but it's the same thing. So this is what I'm saying. That's the birth of the first man. Eli man, dear man. Indeed. They call it the Rosh Hashanah. Indeed. Indeed. In the Jewish Midrash, the Talmud, Rosh Hashanah is known as it means the head of creation, you know. That's what it means, you know. But it signifies Abel and his crucifixion. Well, I proved to you that there was no Abel and that Abel is really a man who they call Adam. But then again, we know the story. You need to go through the archives and just stroll on the altar to understand what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I shouldn't have to break all of these things down for you again. Zine, yeah, man, all praises be unto the Most High. Yeah, so we already know revolution taking place here in Canada, in the north. You already know, the king of the north. So, it is what it is, man. Prominent eruption from the sun. You see that? You know, what a judgment, man. That guy, Paul Bugley, what a clown. Explosive explosion from the sun. It was explosive. It's like, yeah, okay, bro. Relax, bro. You're gonna have a heart attack, man. Yo, and this guy has had strokes and thing, you know, doing stupidness like that, you know, because he does that for shock and effect, for views. You know, the secrets to the thing, and this is how they catch fools. Anyways, what a judgment. Hail Most High Jah. Yeah. Indeed, my master's Earthday. Did you see it, man? Bigger judgment. Where? Italy. Yep. It was a mega quake, okay? They're gonna downgrade everything, whatever. We don't care. It was a judgment, okay? Just like in 2020 on May 10th. Do you remember the day before I told you my father lives and showed you the picture? Yes, man, the picture of my father in the red Bahatawi cap. Yeah, what a judgment, man. I showed you that my father lives May 10th, 2020, the day before you said my father died. Yeah, you bastards. Yeah, yo, what a judgment, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, yeah, well, I revealed that he lives, okay? Well, I did that, and there were 2 earthquakes. One in Israel and one in Rome. Magnitude 9 earthquakes, 8 earthquakes, judgment. Yeah, May 10th. That was a judgment. Yeah, well, on my master's Earthday thing, or you could say the 6th, since you guys love to say the 6th, it doesn't matter, it was a judgment, okay? Because I said, okay, I'm going to celebrate with you guys on the 6th, but I'm going to judgment the shit out of the world. You understand? What a judgment. Italy got rocked. Oh my God, they got rocked. Yeah, man, I don't know. Jah loving is superior, big of Saint Gentlemen. Yeah, man, I love that you were there still. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's not far. Largest meltdown in Facebook history. Did you see that? What a judgment, eh? I told you, we came to judgment the shit out of dirty Babylon. Okay? Here, let me check this again just to make sure, eh? Because I don't want to give no wrong information. Okay? Jojo. I have to do that because I can't allow YouTube to hear that because they might just give me a strike for copyright infringement. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get a little intel right now on something. Yeah. Anyways, like I'm showing you Facebook, the metaverse, they're kind of in panic mode right now. You understand? Yeah, they're in a panic mode. This guy, man, Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg, this guy lost, billions. Well, I think I said millions in the last video, I think this man lost billions, man. This guy lost like 250 billion, man. If I'm not mistaken, man. Hold on a second. Hold on. And then you have this dude, Elon Musk, right? They're trying to act like as if they got problems with these two, they got tension, Don't be stupid, okay? Don't be stupid. I expose all of them. You see what I'm saying? I'm just showing you. They're both losing billions right now in the dumb judgment. See? Here to jail. Yeah, I'm just looking for a little information here. Just give me 2 seconds, yeah? Gotta be patient. Yeah. Anyways, man, what about them, okay? These guys are losing billions, tens, hundreds of billions. Okay, that's just their judgment. Yeah. Seeing, so I mean, like, that's just the judgment. Yeah, yeah, my King David, yeah, blessed Rastafari, King Negus, you know what I'm saying? You see the little baby Negus, David there? Yeah, man, him favor Damien, him favor Bobby. Yeah, man, hail the high, a child, shall lead the way. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, talking about a big asteroid coming your way still, Yeah, that's a judgment. Okay, Astro Man. Yeah, and I can take the shape of anything. My spirits, yes, and I could take the shape of any damn thing in nature. You see what I'm saying? Because nature is mine. You feel me? So just know that still. Yeah, here to the Most High Jah Rastafari. And I am the son of Joseph. Joseph is my Bob. Then, seen, and I am his Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, since he is David. Most natural. But you see, Joseph is David and Ephraim is the Messiah of that generation. This is biological son. And it's the same thing like Solomon is David's biological son. But I'm saying, even if I'm not his biological son, I feel like his biological son. Do you understand? It's like that's how close I am to my David. Like I'm one with him. I even look like him. Yeah? And talk like him already. You know what I'm saying? Think like him. Move like him. Yeah. Heal the gang. And then I move like my other dad of them. Yeah, man, because they're both in me too. I love them, What you mean? I worship and praise them, It's just he is my father. Of fathers. See? Well, they are like my uncles, but I can't call them my uncles because I am that close to them, so I have to call them my fathers. Most natural. Yeah, it's just wonderful. It's just a perfect balance. Yeah, and my goddesses, yes, man, Mama Crystal, blessed, Empress Godzilla, Empress Margot, yeah, man, Empress Rachel, yes, I mean, blessed, yeah, more love and life, more love and more life. See, so you got a part 2, it's been a while, you got 2 extended clips, you know what I'm saying, and that I was tired, but not really tired like that still, it's just, the goodie, yeah, gotta rest up a bit, but you already know. Sometimes it's even hard for rest. What? You don't know. It is useless to go to bed late and to wake up early. You see what I'm saying? For so the Lord gives his beloved sleep. Seen? Most natural. Most natural. Shining bright. Yes. So, I mean, like, I just wanted to give you another top up in the judgment. You know what I'm saying? You have more permanent eruptions coming out of that damn sun in the judgment, but it's really the solar man doing it, it's just the judgment. You feel me? But I just wanted to hide them for Noah still. You know what I'm saying? Jah loves his creation, all his creation. Yeah. And mankind, in the grand scheme of things, mankind is really not probably about, come on, admit it, we're 10% of God's creation. Yeah? As human beings, I'm saying, like, you don't know, right? Everything else was created and you already know. Well, when you think about it, you're just, man. Okay. Well, it's that 10% that cause all this rascal trouble. Yeah? And all these judgments and all this destruction and all this calamity that is taking this world, it is because of that 10% now. And within that 10%, 9 is bringing about the judgment through their wickedness, while there's a 1%, yeah? Yeah, man, that 1%. Yes, we are the tithes of the Lord. Who no say tithes? Yeah, and I say tithes. Okay, we are the offerings, I and I, you, I, and I. Forget you, I and I, because I and I are all one, and I think as one. We are the offerings. Just live in love, yeah, and keep shining your light. Yeah, in the judgment. And just notice, my father, King David, did call for a bingy in 1978. It's on the altar. Two popes died back to back in the same rascal cycle. What a judgment, eh? Mm, Pope Paul II and Pope Pius. No, who is it? Pope Paul V and Pope John Paul the First? Yeah. My gosh, who died a day after the anniversary of the death of Pope Urban the Sixth, who had the shortest reign. The man had a 13-day reign. Hmm? While this bumble one now, hmm? Pope John Paul the First, he had a 30-day reign. That was his judgment. Yeah, man, and then Jim Jones fell dead. That was the power of the Diabiggy, the power of my mighty and awesome beloved power. My King David. That's the judgment. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, my people, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just remain in the light. You feel me? Yeah, man, that you need fit do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Ethiopia, Africa. The as you know, the earth is merging. Yet, as I told you, enough of this earth is sinking. It's getting swallowed up in the abyss. Yeah, and then you have another part of the earth that's just getting judgment, earthquake, landslides, same volcanoes. Yeah, man. You know their names. Being is Crasher, so you already see what's going on. Trucker convoy, everything. In the States, you see what's going on out there? Yeah, you just wait, my people. See, you have boom, judgment, bang, judgment. See, and beam. See, it's just more judgment, my people, in a year still, you know. Lava man is bang, you know. Seeing boom is rumble. You already know, people, what I'm saying, man. How much more do you think your earth could take, y'all? None of these people are going to petition to their world leaders, nor will any of the world leaders petition to the UN or any of these world bodies, yeah, for I and I, right? See? So we have a petition for the judgment. See? So you can't blame Rastaman for the judgment. That's all I'm saying. You have to blame Babylon and your world leaders and yourselves. Yeah? Hail the Most High Jah Rastafari, hail King David, hail Emmanuel, hail Sizzla, you don't know Prophet, Priest, and King. You see what I'm saying? Three kings. Yeah? And then you have the prince, I and I, who comes out of them with my Christess, and then my little one, our little one, the little angel, the little archangel. See? Most natural. So you already know, my people. Yeah? You already know. But the thing is, you know, my little arch one, my little one, he comes through I, but they all come through I still, you know. See? I'm saying as that spirit, as that one, yeah, they all came through I, so through I comes I, little one through them, but it's really through I still, you know, because I are all one. Seen? We're all one. This is why Christ is called the Father of creation, because he is truly that first man in that spirit, in that temple, that vessel. Okay, man, well, we're all one people. You know what I'm saying? So, you all need to shine bright. Yeah, and don't watch what's going on in the world. You see what I'm saying? Don't watch what's going on in the world. You must know we are waiting for a new world. Yeah? Or I should say you rather. I'm in that new world. Then, so that's it. Most Niger Rastafari. Love, light. Yeah. Still putting on a show. Seeing. We'll burn them out. I heard Nzinga, the Boro King. Well, I heard she was in court. It was in court the other day. And guess what? Well, no criminal charges will be even filed against the officers that cut off the things here. Yeah, right. It's a judgment, okay? She didn't have no locks, man. There were some fake locks. It's here. It's probably some horses here. Who knows, man? Maybe dead human here, and they turned it into dreads and whatever, and the thing's really a flipping boil. You see what I'm saying? You know, don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying, my people? More love, more life. Didn't I tell you, man? I told you nothing's gonna come out of it. Big rascal waste of time. Big psyop to distract my nation. Most natural. And so what now? The mind shit and all these so-called rastas and things. You guys gonna talk about what we need to revolute or revolt against the system for that? It's a judgment. Yo, you all keep shining in this judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have time for that foolishness anymore. We'll burn the zing of the boil king. You know what I'm saying? Or just more rascal judgment, yeah? And you holiness, you're in trouble. You understand? That boy Andre Stevens, don't stop running off his mouth. What Noah said, that's a part of a psyops too, to just bring them down, you understand? But they always have to act like they're behind it. That's not the case, people. They're getting a judgment, man. That's what I'm saying. And your awareness is soon gone. We'll burn them on true harness. Me even more vexed with that guy there because he has the name Angel. Yeah, man. You just wait, boy. Wholeness. You're a whoreness. Saying, Willie Mali, well, I say, same thing with Trudy. Your judgment's coming, boy. You all keep shining, yeah? Dada has to get a little rest now. See? Yeah. More